What's up guys, welcome back to Tech Phantom, and the Flipkart Big Billion Days sale is coming back and we all are waiting for the best prices on the iPhones which you can get and upgrade to your next iPhone. Now in this video we'll be talking specifically about all of the iPhone prices and what you can expect from these sale as well. Now if you're new here, then do consider subscribing to our channel Tech Phantom and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update from us, so we can reach faster to our 3000 subscribers goal. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. Now, first of all, if you are planning to buy an iPhone from a Flipkart Big Billion Days sale, then I would recommend you buying the Flipkart Axis Bank credit card. Now, buying this credit card, you can get extra 5% off on Flipkart in the Big Billion Days sale, and it can eventually save you a lot of money. Now, first of all, starting off with the budget iPhone, which is the iPhone SE. Now the iPhone SE 2022 will be available for just under 20,000 rupees. Now this smartphone is indeed not the one which you can use as a daily driver, as the battery size of this phone is pretty much dated, and also the camera systems are not up to the mark as of 2023. So you can definitely use this smartphone as your secondary device, but if you are someone who is a power user, then I would not recommending you buying this phone, but instead upgrade to the next iPhone. Now moving our focus towards the next iPhone, which is the iPhone 11. Now the iPhone 11 is still available in India and it will be priced at around to be of 25 to 30,000 rupees. Now this price segment is indeed a pretty much decent enough to get a first experience for your new iPhone. If you are someone switching to the iPhone for the very first time, then you can consider buying the iPhone 11. But also you have to note that this phone is now getting pretty much dated as terms of software upgrades, as it will be ending its end of life cycle of software updates within next couple of years. Now the next iPhone is the iPhone 12, which you can consider buying, considering if you have a budget of up to 30 to 35,000 rupees, because this phone will be available for around 32,000 in the Flipkart Big Billion Days sale 2023. Now iPhone 12 is indeed a decent enough iPhone which you can consider buying with its ceramic shield protection, IP68, water and dust resistance, and it also get a decent enough cameras with the Apple's display quality is also good, and it's an upgraded one when compared to the iPhone 11 Super Retina display. Now talking about the next iPhone which you are most excited for, which is the iPhone 13, and this is indeed going to be one of the major value for money, and most of the people will consider buying this smartphone at this Flipkart Big Billion Days sale, as the iPhone 13 will be available for just under 40,000 rupees in the sale period, which is again insane to get an iPhone 13 with the Apple's Bionic 15 chipset. Now this phone you can consider buying without any hesitation or any giving it a second thought, as the battery life, the camera modules, and overall the performance of this phone is just good enough to use for your day-to-day usage and even while gaming as well. But if your budget is around 50,000 rupees, then you can consider buying the iPhone 14. And the major difference between the iPhone 13 and the 14 is of the camera modules, and the rest of this phone is indeed similar one, as the iPhone 13 and 14 get the same processor of the Apple's Bionic A15. But the camera modules in the iPhone 14 are indeed from the iPhone 13 Pro and the 13 Pro Max for the main sensor and the ultra wide, which is the crazier one. Well, if we talk about the iPhone 14 Plus, then the iPhone 14 Plus will be available for around 60,000 rupees in the sale itself. So that's also one of the options which you can consider buying. Now talking about the higher price Pro models for the iPhone which will be available in sale is for the iPhone 13 Pro and the 13 Pro Max. Now the iPhone 13 Pro will be available for just around the price mark of 75 to 80,000 rupees, whereas the 13 Pro Max will be available for 95,000 to 90,000 rupees. But talking about the current, which is the flagship smartphone from the iPhone, which is the iPhone 14 Pro and the 14 Pro Max, then the iPhone 14 Pro will be priced at around 90,000 rupees, and inclusive of card discount and bank discount, you can get this of iPhone 14 Pro for just around the price of 85,000 rupees. But also to talk about this phone, then its Pro Max model, then it will be priced at 1 lakh in this sale. Now, what do you think about these iPhones, prices and everything which we are going to cover in this video? And if you like this video, do consider subscribing to our channel Tech Phantom and hit that bell icon so you can never miss an update from us. Also, we have been covering the more news on the Flipkart Big Billion Days sale, so do consider subscribing to our channel Tech Phantom and hit that bell icon to stay notified and stay up to date. Thanks a ton for watching, and I'll see you in the very next one.